welcome back if you're joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have in front of me a Smiggle review. I've done quite a few Smiggles reviews, so you can check in the comments below or at the end of the video. I'll have some videos tagged of the previous ones. I know I've done quite a few of boys stationery lots, so in this one I've put a few girl ones in there and I've mixed some boys stuff in. I've just a general range of products that you can get from Smiggles. I'm going to start off with something very important. Smiggles is not cheap. Generally for a backpack, a standard backpack, you're looking about $60 New Zealand. They come down on special quite often to $40, but the popular backpacks I've found do sell out before they jump down to that brand. And if you are wanting one which is absolutely gorgeous, I mean, look at this owl. I think I got her for the $40. You are going to have to buy in advance, especially with the coming of the school year, because, you know, this is when kids go crazy. Okay, so I'm going to start down the front, just showing kind of like a little bit of a range of what you can get in pens and stuff. Now, you have to check with your school. I know that some schools do not allow the fancy pens and pencils anymore. It started to happen in my children's school. They're like, we know that there are very popular brands of pencils and pens that have like gimmicks to them. These are distracting to the kids. Can you please stick to the basic stuff? They didn't enforce it, which was good because all my children's pens and pencils were all really out there. But you have to check with your school if these sorts of pens and pencils are allowed. So the first little one I want to bring up is this Smiggles little happy dude here. Look at him. So these are effectively rubbers, but you don't use them to erase mistakes. They're just basically pencil toppers. This guy is a happy little Smiggle can, and then to follow the can you can get these pencils. Now generally these pencils can be around $2 to $3 depending on when you buy them. From my experience, again, this is not a cheap range, so a lot of people will be saying, oh my god, $2 to $3 for an ordinary pencil. But yeah, you're basically paying for the cuteness. Here is another example of a Smiggles pencil topper. This came from, they have blind bag pencil toppers that come out each year. This is from a couple of years back. I actually found the mega rare version of this. Oh, the video will be probably down in the description or somewhere around when I reviewed it. And then they have these pencils where half the pencil is done in a cutesy design, so this is done in smiling strawberries, and then the other half of the pencil is basically plain wood. I quite like these ones. These ones tend to come in a box full of other pencils of the same design, and they smell amazing. I'll have an approximate price. You know what? I'll do an approximate price down the bottom for each product. But yeah, these are the box pencils. And then you can just get fabulousness without all the pencil topper on the end. Just look at this. This is gorgeous. You can see the Smiggle brand. It is this rainbow colored shiny pencil. So things like this is, if the school has put a ban on, you know, fancy pencils and things like this, you can find still pencils that are just simply gorgeous, and it has a eraser at the end. Then if you want something fancy at the end, they have pencil toppers for you. So this one here you can see is a little hamburger, and once your pencil's done, you can just fit it on another pencil. I especially love that these ones are, look at it, it's a plushy one with a plastic base. So at the end of it, you know, a lot of pencil toppers on certain brands are actually glued onto the top of the pencil. This one you can use again and again and again. And this is an older one. You can see it's still really good quality. Blake loves this little hamburger man. We just, whenever his pencil's done, take it off, stick it on another one, make it fabulous. Okay, so after the wave of these smaller ones, they came out with a new wave. Now these ones are more plasticky pencil toppers, and I actually prefer them to this wave. So here you can see we have a puppy pancakes pencil topper, and it is big. It is big. I'll put it on a pencil to show you. So it is going to make the pencil quite weighty on the end. It's huge up there, but it is adorable. And I think this only cost me $4 in a blind bag. Now, generally that's about an ushi. But this one, I'm actually going to say, and Ushis, please don't hate me. This is actually superior quality plastic to Ushis. I know that I've done a lot of Ushis reviews before in the past. I love Ushis very, very much, but I actually prefer the plastic used in this. It is a hard plastic. It's going to stand the test of time. So, gimmicky pens. So you can understand how this is distracting in class. I don't really blame them for this sort of stuff, especially when, you know, my son becomes bored with something. I can see him doing this over and over again. Fidget spinners, anyone? So there are all these types of really, really cute pens. And, you know, the top is fabulous and the base is fabulous, and they come, a lot of them come with covers on their pens, which I absolutely love. So when we're putting it away, it goes away. Ow, me head. and things like this, where the kids can have, you know, if another kid has this, they can have a boxing match. Do you remember the little robots in a ring? This is so reminiscent of that. But yeah, again, a pen, it did have a lid on it. I don't know where Astra's put it. It kind of ties in with her bird set of stationery at the back here. But it's just really, really cute things. In some ways, when kids are concentrating, I know when I'm writing, I like to chew on the top of my pen. This is a great way of stopping a chewer, because nobody wants to destroy the little head on this little cutie. But yeah. So cool. Now my kids have a lot of erasers. I've chosen to bring up this one here just to show how cute you can get. But you also can get very practical, and I say very practical for this one, and I've brought this one up because this is one of my favorite Smiggles erasers. This plastic cover makes it easy grip, and it is so awesome. It's very, very precise. We have quite a few of these ones. These are our favorite brand that's come out. I think these actually come in sets though, so you're going to have to buy, say, one of the stationery sets to get this one. But I love, especially for art, the grip on it and the precision. Thank you for getting focus, camera. And then we have pencil cases. Now I've done pencil case reviews, I've done milk carton ones, I've done the hardcover ones, which I absolutely love the hardcover ones. Check out the other videos for that one. In this one, I'm going to do this one here, which is again for the owl set. These ones are, well, I wouldn't call them gimmicky that much, but they have things which can be distracting for children, but they're basically all in one. So if you want something that's easy, that's small, and pretty much has it all in, these are a great choice. So you can see that it has this beautiful cover here with blues and pinks with these owls. The same on here, it is a double-sided. You open up on this side, you have your pencil and pen storage. Now this is going to be basic pen storage. Obviously you're not going to be able to get anything like this in here. But with your school is looking for practical, this is pretty easy. So you can fit an eraser, a simple eraser in here. And I think we got a good 6 or 7 pencils and pens in there. So around to the front here, and I'm going to tell you how much I paid for this entire set and why I say if you're on a budget, watch the sales for Smiggles, because you can get stationery sets for very cheap. The approximate price for these sorts of hardcover ones, I'll put down the bottom here, but I'll tell you how much I paid for this lot. On this side, you will notice that there are actual pencil grips. So you can put like your HB pencils in there, etc. But it has to be pencils without erasers in. And I'm going to show you why. An eraser topper. You can see this one without a topper fits in nicely. This one, which actually comes with the set and has a topper, needs to go on the other side or in this little compartment here, because when you put it in this grip, the topper excludes it from going in. So this is basic pencils only. Up here you have a Smiggles card to fill out your details. Kids, do not fill out your phone number or address details on any of your stationery. I do not know why Smiggles keeps on insisting on putting address on their products. Please have a mobile phone that's, you know, your parents' mobile phone listed. You can have your basic name. Do not put your surname. This is one of these things that is just a stranger danger thing. And I do not like that Smiggles keeps insisting on pressing address on it. I don't like that at all. There are very dangerous people out there. If for any reason they get your bag, you do not want them to be able to identify you by a last name or an address. And don't have a home number on it. Have a mobile number. That being said, that's a pet peeve of mine, Smiggle, if anyone's watching. And if you're a parent and agree with what I've said, comment in the things below, because I'd like to know how many other parents feel that way. So this is the calculator, which is inbuilt into the pencil case, and I really like that as a saving thing. Plus the fact that it's inbuilt, it's one less thing that a young child can lose in their pencil case and at the classroom leave behind. So when it's in there, it's there. They're more likely to lose a teeny tiny calculator than they are their entire pencil case. Down the bottom, this one only has a 1-batch press. I think I showed in the soccer set all the options on the soccer set, so there are different types of ones. There is also a pencil sharpener. So this case is really good for pencils and basic pen storage, and it looks amazing. Plus, in the set, it came with this matching owl design notebook, which of course has Smiggle printed all over it, so you know it's authentic, and then has a lot of writing here. And down the bottom, which I think is really cool, it has the times tables. This entire set cost me $10 New Zealand. I'll have a conversion down the back there, down the bottom there to US. This was a fabulous buy. Generally, even on the cheaper brands, you know, like Kookie and things like that, you cannot find a hardcover pencil case and book in a fabulous design for $10. So again, watch your sales. All right, since we were looking at pencil sharpeners, I'll go down to this little one here. We are doing an owl thing. Owls are actually my daughter's favorite bird. So if we go around, we can see it's just covered. It is metal, which is the best type of pencil sharpener, and you just have to wiggle out the top to remove your shavings. It comes with 2 standard size and 1 large. I don't know why these pencil sharpeners come with large, or what country uses the large ones, but we've never ever had to use the large size. But I do love that it comes with 2 standard size, because eventually pencil sharpeners start to lose their edge. You're covered in this one. Oh, I just remembered, this came in the owl set for $10 as well. It is a tiny, let's get it the right way, Smiggles stapler. So that was just an additional one, and it's cute. Okay, so look at this pencil case. Now this one here, it does have the tag on, and the price is $26.99. A lot of people say, my goodness, $27 for a pencil case. You know, parents just looking at their wallets going, oh my God. But these hardcover, they're like hard, sort of like a hard rubbery sort of plastic, are amazing, and they look fabulous. And more so than that, can you see what happened when I touched it? It changes color in heat. It is so incredibly cool. So they do have that little gimmick of heat changing, which the kids aren't going to care about. They're not going to be sitting in school going But what interests me in these very sturdy pencil cases is they last the school year. Last year was the first year in ages that we actually had a non-Smiggles pencil case. We actually brought a fluffy warehouse brand, yes, cheap and nasty, warehouse stationery brand unicorn pencil case. Astra let her friend borrow it. Within, I think, the first term, the pencil, opening it up too fast, the zipper broke on it. That one was $10. Now when you think about it, that's one term of school. There's 4 terms, let's get 4 up there, 4 terms in a New Zealand term. So if that was to happen every term, that's $40 right there. Whereas I can trust a Smiggles pencil case to go to them with school and all the dents, all the bumps, friends using it, etc., to come back good quality at the end of the year. It is a car. It looks amazing. Let's open it up. So you can see it has a lot of room in here and a lot of sorting ability. Up here is pretty much where you would stick like your pencil sharpener. In the netting there, you would stick your little Smiggles stapler if you're so inclined. Sellotape holder. Down the front here, you might put your erasers. Let's get one of that, my favorite eraser. Smiggles eraser down there. So put all your bits and bobs there a bit more chunky, as there is quite a space here. So you've got to have something that's quite thick. Otherwise, if you put pencils and pens in here, they're just going to fall out all over the place. It's ridiculous. But you have pen holders on this flap. And then underneath, you can put your colouring pencils, etc. And they can all fit into there. I'm going to show on the side. It has quite a large room. So you're easily going to get, I know for our schools, they ask for the 24 pack of coloured pencils. You're easily going to get your 24 coloured pencils there. You're going to have your pens here, your erasers, and all other bits and bobs there. It keeps it nicely organised. It's fantastic. However, if you are a bit more classic, you don't want all the frills and twirls, but you want something that is cute, there are these options that come up as Smiggles. Now this one here I actually picked up secondhand for $1, so just showing. You can get them in the thrift stores. I see many Smiggles products go into the thrift stores and they're still good quality because they're products that last. This one here we got it as a penguin. Unfortunately, Mummy is a bit silly and didn't realize that the earmuffs and snowflakes made this a penguin rather than an owl. So Mummy thought, oh, it's a cute little owl. No, Mummy, no. This is your standard basic fabric pencil case. So your tail is your zipper here and you get a fair amount of room. You can have your pencils and pens in there. I generally don't recommend fabric pencil cases is A, they don't last as long as the hardcover ones, and B, if any felt tip pen is put in without a lid or a loose lid, you have a ruined product, because we've all parents should know this. When a fabric pencil case gets a felt tip pen against the side, you are going to have a big green splodge or whatever color the felt tip pen is, and there is no hope in saving the pencil case. It is a dirty, gross pencil case that is just going to go in the bin at the end of the year. So I like these ones only for colored pencils only. No felt tip pens in these. That's just a little tip if you want it to last. But, you know, kids, they're probably going to stick felt tip pens in there. So one of the best things about Smiggles brands is the ability to accessorize and keep within your theme. In my experience, nearly every brand, cute little brand bag they come out with lunch boxes and matching drink bottles. We do have a matching drink bottle for this set. I have no idea where it's gone. I have no idea. So I was hoping to bring it up. I've looked all through the cupboards. I can't find it. So all I can assume is that Astra's put it somewhere, or my husband's taken it out of the dishwasher and put it into the wrong drawer. This one is brand new. You can tell by the tags here. This one to buy brand new was oh, well, I'll have a general price down there for these fabric holders. Now these fabric lunchbox ones, you can get hardcover ones and you can get other types, which I'm going to bring up. They have different compartments. This one here is an open on the top one. Again, something I really hate. Child's first name and your mobile phone is all that's needed. Please do not write personal details on your lunch boxes or bags. You can fit in a set, you know, a nice foiled sandwich, some celery sticks. The one thing I will say with these is you have to be make sure that they are encased in Glad wrap. You just don't throw the food in there, otherwise it's going to go in the creases, and because they are fabric, you will get moldy places. So you do have to have them wrapped up inside, but that should be a no-brainer anyway. And then you have down here a very, very large insulated lunchbox. You can fit an apple, you can fit a couple of sandwiches in there, maybe a bread roll, you know, a juice carton at the side. There is a lot of room in these lunch boxes. I don't think we've ever actually filled up one of these fabric lunch boxes for the kids' lunches. You could feed a small army with how big they are. And just look at that owl. Isn't it adorable? And then all around the bottom, check out how cute it is. These little sleepy owls, all in these pinks and purples. It's adorable. So just to show other options available and things that I considered more adult, this is actually my lunchbox. But I don't use it as a lunchbox. I use it as a camera carry case. If you've seen some of my American photos, you will know that this is what I carried around and went into American Girl with. Now this lunchbox is an over-the-topper, so it opens like this. So again, huge space in there. You'll notice because it's mine, I've taken out the details. They went pronto fast. Just giant space. I don't tend to like this one as a lunchbox more because if you notice, these things go right to the bottom, and rather than having like a rectangular thing you can place food into, food could roll out the side when you fully open it up. So this is pretty much why I use this as a camera case. But also down the bottom you can fit your wallet, or if you're using it for the intended purpose of this, and we're going to look at these little things. There is more space for apples, oranges, bananas, or if you're like me, wallet, sunglasses, juice, and a diary. So let's get it all zipped up. We're going to look at the case in detail and how cute it is. I did consider this branding that they brought out crossoverable into adult. Firstly, being adult lover, check out that little design with the girl. You notice she's got a rabbit? Yeah, if you know me, I have a huge thing for rabbits, so this one was definitely for me. It's got the Smiggles brand there. It's got all these. These are 3D, so they are sticking out. They are hard. This is a plastic cover. Down here we go down to a shiny design with all the little rabbit and forest friends, and we've got a bicycle there and a butterfly. Rainbows are just so incredibly cute. And that same, this is in the foil design, but that same design then in a matte material at the back. It also comes with a carryover, so again, why I use it as a camera case, a huge big thing. So it's kind of like a side, you know, like a side bag really. If you're taking it to school and they're putting it in there, things, if this is one that you want, you can just unclip it here and they can use it as a standard lunchbox using this handle. And not to be forgotten is these gorgeous little zip holders here. How cute is that? And on top of having the standard plastic ones, there are these cutesy other hardcover ones. Now I'm not going to open this up, this lunchbox is it'll be 5 years old, and look at how good it is still. This is how much the Smiggles brand lasts. You can tell it's older because you can see the wear and tear on the zipper here. It is still completely usable, especially these hardcover ones covered in plastic. Just check out all the designs here. It is absolutely gorgeous in this 3D. Not going to open it up because it has Astra's name inside, but more so than that, it has my mobile number. And yeah, as much as I love you, I don't want you calling me. Hello. So just showing an option here. Again, check out my previous videos for more pencil case and lunchbox options. So on to the creme de la creme. Check out this. This is a beautiful girl orientated bag and it is amazing. This one I purchased, I think I purchased it when it came down on sale for $40, but it was $59.95 or something like that. I'll put the general prices again down the bottom there. Astra's favorite bird is owls, and when I saw this, I just knew I had to get owls. And you can get matching pencil cases and things like this, but this one for $10 with all the other extras I couldn't turn down. So let's look first off at the thing that draws your attention in. This is all a soft material. It is beautifully embroidered. It has, look at the wings. The wings are 3D. They actually stick out. And then it has all this embroidery down here. Design around it. It is sparkly. It is kawaii. It is adorable. Going up to the front pouch, which is what this is embroidered in, check out the little sleeping bird, which matches the birds up here as the zipper holders. You have a front pouch here, which you can slip in, say, a notebook, your pencil case if you've got a smaller one, just generally anything that is small and you want to put in there. Whoop. You then have the second pocket, which has a standard Smiggle zipper holder. This one goes up and around like the lunchbox beforehand. Here you can put in, and these are all like done with this waterproof lining, so this is good. Obviously the fabric pieces aren't going to be waterproof, but these pieces are, so this is lined with waterproofing. You can put in, I don't know, a large book here. Let's check out the Smiggles writing one. There you go. Fits straight into there, so you know, a couple of books can go in there if you so please. Maybe your homework book. Easy way to access your homework book. Pull that up and around. You then have this compartment here, which first confused me about Smiggles, but it's absolutely fabulous. One thing with children walking home, especially the tweens to the teenagers that I've seen, they love just putting in their earbuds and tuning out the world. Up here you have a little sideways pouch. It's only small, but it's still enough to get a hand in. And then you'll notice over here you have a little hole coming out with these clasps. You can put in their MP3 player in here. They put their earbuds wires through here. It can be zipped up. Their MP3 player is safely contained. And here it is not waterproofed with lining. It is actually quite soft in here. So, you know, just bear that in mind. And they can listen to their tunes out their bag. It's really, really neato. On to the main part. It's got standard Smiggle things here, and you have your bag, which has a waterproof lining. So this little compartment here is for the MP3 player. Again, my address, my email. For your safety, you do not want all your personal possessions getting in the wrong hands for whatever reason. We all think we're invincible when we're young, but we aren't. Now this little side pouch here, which you can put in, say, a homework book or whatever you want to hide, has a clasp here. So I tend to do it this way. This part here I use to put books in, and my kids' lunch boxes and whatnot, I sit into this cavern of area here. So you can fit in, let's get one of the bigger ones. There we are. You can fit in the front here, their lunch box, and look how much room you still have. It is huge. These bags are huge. They're designed to carry everything and look amazing. So you can have this big pencil, that big thing there. You can have your, hang on, I'll put her pencil case in there. Down there, you can put a school jumper on top of that, or a raincoat, maybe one of those fold-up umbrellas down the side. They just carry everything, and that's why they're great bags. Now, I've had some cheaper bags which can't do that. Certainly can't hold this and a jumper at night quite easily, because the school jumpers are huge, but that is adorable. Then, you've already been seeing it, but I'm just going to point out, look at this owl design. Just like typical Smiggles things, you have your main character on the front, and then you have all these little printed designs all around the side. You have on this side a holder. There is something inside that holder. There is an owl head pencil topper. That's something Astra stuck in there. So we've got another pencil topper in there. So you can put in, I call the water bottle the other side, but you know, one of those those pop down umbrellas that, you know, you pop it and it comes all up, but you could stick your umbrella on that side. And on this side is what I call the water holder, and we're just going to show that as an accessory later on. There is a net holder there. On the back you have padding between yourself and your stuff, so your child's back is not going to get hurt as much. There is a soft cushioning between them and their hard books and everything they're carrying. And then you have these gorgeous straps. We have never had a Smiggles bag strap break. We have had cheaper brands just wear and tear break. Again, you're paying a lot, but you're paying for something that's going to last the school year. Okay, we're getting down to the little bits here. Me being me, Astra actually has a Kookie bag this year because they came out with the most amazing unicorn bag. So if you're like me, you like a really cute bag and then you like a little more bling. Now this is something that we did on her other bags, if you've seen pictures of them, etc. I love to buy cute keychains. Kids love to buy cute keychains. I've noticed it whenever I went to her school, the kids that had the cutesy bags had keychains just flying all off them. They were their little treasures, etc. Smiggles is amazing with their range of keychains. They bring out new ones all the time. There's plastic ones. I'm sure if you look at my previous videos, you'll see a range of ones to stick up. These ones, when I saw them, I brought them straight away, and they came in pencil case form. I'm just going to bring them up. So this one is for my unicorn mad daughter. It is, and we love dolls, so it is a dolly baby sleeping in a unicorn onesie. Look at this little tail. And it's a keychain. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it smells divine. I just want to eat them. They smell like lollies and they smell so yum. So we are going to attach this to her unicorn backpack, which she will be using this year at school, which is fluffy like this baby and has a big unicorn face on it. This one is just adorable, but Mommy had to get her own one because I just thought they were so cute. This is a little rabbit one. Now, I can't remember. There was 3 different types. There was purple, pink, and then I think it was an aqua colored one. I'm not sure what the animal was. It might have been a bear or something. However, the rabbit, I had to have the rabbit. These are one of these things where I was like, there's no negotiation. I'm having it. I need it in my life. These are called Smiggles Sleepy Sprouts. We're scented perfume in a different language. Instead of perfume, it's perfume. There is a little booklet. What is the booklet about? I don't actually know. Maybe it's more open on this one. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, there's actually 5 different ones you can get. So you can get a unicorn, a moose or a reindeer, a penguin, a cat, or a rabbit. In this store I went to, actually in 2 different stores, I only saw 3 options, which was the unicorn, the rabbit, and I saw an aqua one, so it must have been penguin. They're absolutely gorgeous. But one tip is that thefts do happen at school. Kids get jealous, and you know, they're only young, so you can't do too much about it. If you are going to bling out your child's bag to save tears, to save accusations, to save all those problems, it's a bit of an annoyance. Firstly, don't use the clip one unless you have a very strong metal glue, which I have no idea about. Use the keychain one, as it's harder to get off. And once it has been put through onto your bag and blinging, where the gap is, right here, get a strong glue and paint it around the gap. You can always remove this glue later if so need, but since they're going to have it on their bags for the entire year, it's not necessary. It just makes theft a lot harder. A child who can just unfurl it is going to try and unfurl it. If they see that there's glue over there, it's just an extra deterrent to stop it. But how cute are these? I did have some unicorn plastic A's, but I'm going to bring up this B. Now this, my son's name Blake starts with B, but this is actually for Astra, and this is because she's my babe. She's my babe. So I'm going to put this one on one of her keychains as well. It is just gorgeous. It is candylicious. Obviously just resin with little colored beads and glitter in, and a bee. I think it's adorable. There are a lot of different options with Smiggles keychains. Right now, I was actually in the shop yesterday. They have a huge clearance on some of their keychains that I saw in the shop, and they're all going for about $4. I don't mind paying $4 for fabulous. So that is all my Smiggles product review for now. I hope you enjoyed that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend paying more for something that lasts than, you know, just save a bit more, pay a bit more, wait for the sales, of course. Pay $40 for generally the bag, $20 for the lunch boxes, $20 for the pencil cases. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but it is going to save you replacing something like last year. Went for the cheaper brand, it broke. Not worth it. I'm just going to bring up a couple of little more items that aren't Smiggles related, which are absolutely gorgeous, and things you can put into a special toiletry bag for your girl. If you like the kawaii things, if it's their first year at school, make it super duper cute. You can pick up these lip glosses. You can obviously see it's in the Owl brand for her backpack. For $3 from the warehouse. Now Astra suffers from dry lips, something terrible. They just, if they dry out, they crack. They actually split, and she gets blood splitting on her lips, which is why she must always take lip glosses to school, and why I have so many lip glosses. I know one of Astra's friends came over to her room and she's like, oh my god, you have like lip glosses everywhere. The reason she does it is because her skin, we always have to keep it moisturized, and I don't like when her lips crack because they make it sore and hard for her to drink and eat. Or num-noms. Now these sorts of things, again, just write their name on it. If you've got a num-nom and you don't want to ruin it with a name, wait till you get a double up to do it. So num-noms are a cute way of giving your child lip gloss and keeping it cute. And make sure that they know, do not share your lip gloss with friends. That's gross, kids. Keeping with this super cute kawaii theme, these are adorable. I have opened many of these off camera. I don't even think I've photographed my openings of these for Instagram. These are a brand of hairbrush. They are called Pop Hair. I've opened about 6 of them. They have a hairbrush in the back. They're really, really cool. So I'll take this one down just to show. They have very small bristles, but they're a great way for a girl with long hair to brush her hair at school, just to keep, you know, in case she goes in the water, comes out of the pool, she needs to brush her hair. The small bristles don't make it pull so much, kind of gives it a over the top brush rather than a thorough brush, if that makes sense, which makes kids with long hair hate knots, you know. But this just kind of keeps the top clean until you get home and mummy can do the dirty work underneath. But more so than that, you can put the name on the bottom of your child here to know who it is. But I love this feature on these hairbrushes, as well as being kawaii and keeping with this super cute theme. Why can't I open this? These are usually super easy to open. Oh, and then it just comes apart. They actually are hairbrushes with storage. So your lip gloss, in there. Extra hair ties, store them in there. Now you actually do get a hair tie with them, but I wouldn't call them exactly safe. So yeah, you get a super cute hair tie with them, but this is for school. It is a tiny little compartment. If your girl is of the tween age, you can put some toiletries in there which she can actually hide, rather than having a toiletry bag, which is so incredibly obvious to silly boys that go in girls' bags and pull out their toiletry bags. Ooh, look at this, and can lead to a very embarrassing situation. This is a nice way to hide girls' products and just keep them safe and a little bit secret. So that was just an idea that I thought I'd bring up at the end, because Lord knows School is hard years, though. When you get to an adult, you wish you could go back to it. But while you're there, you don't think so. So this is my Smiggles review, mostly Smiggles review, a couple little tips there at the end. I hope as a parent that gives you some buying options and a little bit of choice. If you're a child who like my videos because they're Smiggles and super cute, let me know in the comments below what sort of Smiggles products you'd like me to review. I know a few of you have asked for another boys one. We actually haven't done a boys one this year because Blake's entire soccer set from last year that we reviewed is still pretty much brand new. He has taken such good care of it. It seemed excessive to buy a whole new set when the bag looks like it's just come off the shelf. That is just showing what good quality products can get you. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you love stationery reviews, please give this video a or Smiggle thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here. We love to share for adults and children. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.